Fire ants. They are everywhere. And with nuptial flight season starting up again in North America, some of you might have even caught your own queens. If not, don't be alarmed, as they have their nuptial flights from January through September. So, in this week's video, I will show you how to identify and care for these ants. For starters, there are two main genera of fire ants. There is a smaller, less known genus of Myrmica, and there is a more common yet notorious genus of Solenopsis, which is what we will be taking a look at today. The genus Solenopsis comprises two main groups, thief ants and fire ants. Thief ants, such as Solenopsis molesta, are known for stealing the brood of other ants and feeding upon them. They are also extremely small, measuring at only a few millimeters. Contrary, fire ants, such as Solenopsis invicta, are larger in size and still brood from neighboring colonies of the same species not to eat, but to increase their numbers and expand their territory much faster. We'll save thief ants for another video and focus this week's video mainly on fire ants, specifically Solenopsis invicta. When it comes to identifying these ants, it's really easy. We'll start with mound structure and work our way to the queen from there. Fire ant mounds are usually in the shape of a hill. The larger the colony, the larger the hill, for obvious reasons. The hill doesn't have a specific entrance, as there are many entrances for the amount of workers that there are. Next is identifying the workers. These ants are polymorphic, meaning that they have different sized workers called castes. The different castes of workers have different jobs, ranging from babysitting to bringing food back for the colony. Fire ant workers can be identified by just simply looking for two colors, red and black. On some occasions, just red. After you've found your red and black or red ant, you want to look at her more closely. If she looks like this, then most likely she is a fire ant. When it comes to identifying a queen, she has a big thorax and abdomen. If she doesn't have wings, then look for wing scars. If she has them, then she is a queen. Now, before we move on to care, I have a quiz for you. Which one of these is a Solenopsis queen? Is it the one on the left or the one on the right? Please take the time now to cast your answers in the art card above. If you chose a queen on the right, you are correct. If you chose a queen on the left, you just chose a Camponotus decipiens queen. The way to tell the difference between a fire ant queen and this Camponotus decipiens queen is by looking at their waist area. This is the ant's petiole. Solenopsis, for example, have two petioles, and Camponotus decipiens has one. Now that you know how to identify these ants, it's time to move on to their care. Fire ants can be difficult to those of you who don't have the time and or space for them. That said, if you don't have the time or space for them, ask that for the good of you and the ants, you don't attempt keeping them. With the warning out of the way, it's now time to go over their care requirements. Fire ants, as many of you know, have a sting that has been described to feel like, well, fire. So, if you are allergic to insect stings, please be careful when working around them. They are known to escape many formicariums, so a secure formicarium suggestion would be anything from Ants Canada and any acrylic nest from Ants Australia. If their formicarium is made from grout, white tongue, plaster, or anything related, they have the potential to chew through these materials and escape into your home. So once again, anything from Ants Canada, and at the moment, only acrylic formicariums from Ants Australia. Just be sure to have a strong barrier such as Fluon to keep them contained. They will also need more and more nesting space as their colonies grow. So have another formicarium ready to attach months prior so that you are prepared. Next will be feeding. And if you didn't know already, fire ants grow at a rapid pace and have a high food demand for the next generation of workers. In fact, last year I caught this Camponotus decipiens queen in April 2019 and the Solenopsis invicta queen in September of 2019. As of today, the Camponotus decipiens queen only has 4 workers, and the Solenopsis invicta queen is at 26 workers. Fire ants, like most ants, do better with a varied diet. They need protein, sugar, carbohydrates, and water to sustain a healthy diet. Personally, I use mealworms, sugar water, and bread. Fire ants also produce a ton of waste, meaning that you are going to have to clean out their foraging area pretty often to ensure that their colony health is up to par. Lastly, we have hibernation. These ants don't require hibernation and in fact perform much better without it. So now that you know everything you need to know about fire ants, it is up to you whether or not you wish to keep them as pets. Just as a reminder to everyone in the USA, today is the closing date of the Toon Queen Homes giveaway and no more entries will be taken in. But I still ask that you like this video and subscribe, as I'm pretty close to 300 subscribers. In fact, 73% of you all are not subscribed, and for those of you who are, only a small percentage of you all have the bell on and enable notifications. So, please subscribe, hit the bell, and select all so that you all as subscribers don't miss another video. And with that said, my name is Lights Camera Ants, and I'll see you in next week's video.